The heartbroken mother of a 10-year-old girl who was found murdered at her house says she cannot believe her beautiful daughter is gone. Sarah Sharif was tragically found dead at her father's £550,000 home in the quiet village of Horsell, near Woking, in the early hours of Thursday morning. Her mother Olga, 36, says her life will never be the same again after Sarah, whom she described as being happy and always laughing, was killed. Mrs. Sharif's ex-husband Irfan Sharif, 41, had been given sole custody of Sarah by a court, the grieving mother has claimed. However, she says that she and her daughter always remained close. Sarah was an amazing child, Mrs. Sharif told The Sun. There is nothing I can do that can bring her back to life, so I have to only remember the good times with her now. Life is really hard. It's just not fair. Mrs. Sharif claimed she had only been allowed to see her children twice since she lost custody in 2019. Mrs. Sharif told The Sun, "I couldn't see my daughter for 4 years, and now she is dead. She's only a kid, she had done nothing wrong." She alleged that she used to be sent frequent photos of her children, but in 2021, following an argument with Irfan's new partner, claimed she was cut off completely. The grieving mother, who is set to see Sarah's body after a post-mortem examination today, has not yet been told how her daughter's murder unfolded. She was allegedly informed of Sarah's death in a devastating phone call from police. Mrs. Sharif added that Sarah had looked up to her, describing the 10-year-old as a younger version of herself who wanted to be like her. Mrs. Sharif, who is Polish-born but now lives in Somerset, described Sarah as artistic and said she loved making things. Sarah seemingly loved to take pictures and videos, with Mrs. Sharif alleging her daughter would take her phone and return the device with 100 new snaps. The mother also claimed to have been teaching Sarah how to ride a bike. Sarah dreamed of one day moving to Los Angeles and becoming a model, Mrs. Sharif claimed, noting how she would hold at-home fashion shows. Mrs. Sharif revealed that the cheeky and outgoing little girl had many friends at school. She recalled how she would often hear the girls' classmates shouting bye to her daughter as she picked her up from school, and claimed her daughter was invited to every birthday party or sleepover in the class. A manhunt continues for 3 people, known to the victim, who Surrey police believe fled the UK on Wednesday, a day before Sarah's body was discovered. Police said no others were present at the address when they arrived on scene. A post-mortem examination is due to take place this afternoon. Formal identification of the girl has yet to take place, but she has been named in reports and by her mother. Tributes have poured in for the lovely Sarah, with flowers and notes left outside her family home. One note read, "Sweet girl. I'm sorry that your sparkle was put out too soon. Rest in peace X." One mother, who wished not to be named, said she was traumatized by the news, adding that her children were terrified.